We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Kemp, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Reyes is there. One pitch, one out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
And he takes ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Fulmer, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
The 3-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Canha leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed.
1 and 2.
And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. The A's strand 1. It's the A's nothing. Tigers coming up. Major League Baseball on the Show. Frankie Montas will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now batting, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Maybin sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chapman hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Into to the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Here's Khris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
At the plate, Seth Brown. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. A step on the bag for 1, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So stepping in, Austin Allen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead it 1-0. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Digging in, Niko Goodrum. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. For short, hit hard. Semien's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Scorched to third. 1 there. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Settling in now, Tony Kemp. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Tony Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
That's out.
Defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1.
Canha.
So now it's Canha. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Canha tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Schoop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Christin Stewart. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Canha is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Romine. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And it's 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Canha is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Khris Davis next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seth Brown is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The set and the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Canha is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Tony Kemp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus 15.
Ready for another shot now. Semien. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's C.J. Cron now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up for Detroit, Niko Goodrum, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So striding in, Christin Stewart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. 2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for second best on the club. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Khris Davis. From the stretch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Piscotty.
So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Bases full now following the error. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Tyler Alexander is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knee.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away from a strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Austin Allen. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Goodrum is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in, Austin Romine will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Reyes.
Now to the plate, Victor Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 4, Chapman. Maybin.
So digging in now, Maybin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Kemp. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, he sends it out of play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Canha.
Standing in, Canha is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maybin moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Well, they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Canha is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, CJ Cron.
Stepping into the box, CJ Cron, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Canha calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
At the plate, Niko Goodrum. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Popped up. Allen is under it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Now here it comes. The 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. That pitch is out.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Hey.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Well, he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, Khris Davis.
Into the box, Khris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Liam Hendricks.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Schoop, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Two and 0 to the Tigers left fielder. Now the 2-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Canha is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Now the 1-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Seth Brown will be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Seth Brown, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In today's game is seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
That's popped up. Candelario in foul ground, and this will land foul. No one out with a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Now the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Candelario in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kemp.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Kemp, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Brian Garcia enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 33, Reyes. Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Canha.
Into the box now, Canha. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Garcia, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The A's lead it 4-0. J.B. Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in now, Victor Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Pops this one up. Chapman in foul ground, and this will land foul. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Cameron Maybin waits on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. Allen is there. And that's the 1st out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Digging in, Cameron Maybin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Change up too low. He walked him.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-0 the score tonight. The Athletics took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Frankie Montas earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics,